Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Here's a shot to left field and deep into the second deck and gone. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Number 21 for him on the season. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
So stepping in is Rendell Gritchick. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Here's George Springer. He's kept his average up in recent games. The competition has been fierce, but so far he's managed to fend off all comers in pursuit of a batting title.
And if you're going to win a batting title, you wouldn't want it any other way. You don't want somebody to go in a massive slump and fall off the mat. This is going to be a race to the end, 2 guys fighting it out, and who's going to have the best finish to the season.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Lourdes Gurriel. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made. First delivery to him. Miguel Sano is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu, he's 1 for 3. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in will be Max Kepler. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. A ball and a strike.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Fouled off. Ready on 1 and 2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
And stepping in, Teoscar Hernandez will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now it'll be Willie Adames. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week, but getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. Over to third, but it's thrown away. Next to stand in is Reese McGuire, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Hit out towards second. And there are 2 away now.
I love the fact there was no panic at second base right there. He had plenty of time. He knew his runner. There might have been a little fumble with the exchange, but plenty of time to get the guy out first.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Hit in the air down the left field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with 1 away, we show you a look at where these guys sit in the current division race, and basically they're left with no hope. Here's the first pitch to him. Byron Buxton comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Standing in now, Kyle Garlick. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Down go the Twins in order. It remains 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the rookie designated hitter, Joaquin Diaz. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Buxton has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Number 15.
So 1 away in the Toronto third. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Hit sharply on the ground. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation in his face. It's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, George Springer. Now a swing, and he popped him up. Straight up, as this is right around home plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. In now is Andrelton Simmons. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Into the box now, Luis Arias. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Little chopper back to the mound. And that's the second out. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hernandez is in pursuit. He's there and records the first out. And now here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Flew out last time up. Hard hit towards center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be Willy Adames. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 4. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Miguel Sano is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Fouled away.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he fouls this one off. Now a fastball. Oh, look below the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's 1 gone.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, Little League, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
He's 0 for 1 thus far, and it's fouled away. The 1-1. Fouled off. Kepler stands at first with 1 out. Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Hot shot down the line. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoked, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging the pitching staff.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer giving chase. He won't have a play, and this should finally get him on the board. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Stepping in now, Kyle Garland. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back safely. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Hard on the ground towards short. Adames scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He said they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching with how often they're going after the first pitch of the at-bat. Already in the game, they've hit into 10 first pitch outs. So, unfortunately, they're not putting up much of a fight right now.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So now to the plate, Nash Knight. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
To the plate now, Reese McGuire. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Boy, Giro, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding it to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
At the plate now, Vinny Capra, as he'll get a slider up that time, but he swings through it for the first strike. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Joaquin Diaz. A potential tying run for him at third base. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. He swings and grounds it to short. The second for one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Hey, base is loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. One run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Comes set, the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will make the catch just shy of the track in the... So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. He was retired via the ground ball last time up, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball one. Grounded down the third baseline, and that finds its way through. for a base hit.
Up next for Minnesota, the second baseman.
First things first, here's a throw over. Runner's back. At the plate, Luis Arias. And he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch is popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Josh Donaldson digging in now. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Over to first, Ryu, and the runner back easily. Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
0-1 the count. And a slow curveball in there for strike 2.
You can tell this guy's got great feel for all this.
Now, meanwhile here, this ball's hit fairly well down that left field line, and it's going to stay fair. It's a home run. Up next, Max Kepler. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
4 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. Fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play. Here comes Ryu, 0-2. Popped him up. Knight has got it, and the side is retired. A 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. Through 5.5, it's now 4-2 in favor of the Twins. George Springer the next to hit. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
And they'll run him down and tag him for the out. So now to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but fouled off to the left and out of play. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single. Stepping in now, Willie Adames. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, so that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. No hits to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly...
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Pickoff move to second, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. To the plate now, Wilson Contreras. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase, and this will get all the way to the wall now. And the lead will move to 3 as it's now a 5-2 game.
Hey, dear.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Kyle Garlick. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set with the 0-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Again, another foul ball.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Throw over to third, and he'll dive back in. High and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Kyle Garlick is the second out in the 7th inning. At the plate now, Andrelton Simmons. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Pickoff throw to third. And a dive, but he's back in there. Contreras on third with 2 out. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy's come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into...
And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's now 6-2. Next, here is Luis Arias. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here's a look over to first. Back in standing. A runner on first with 2 away. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit weakly back to the mound. Over to first, and that retires the side. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left.
Leading up for Toronto.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is right there, 1 down. Now at the plate is Reese McGuire, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Standing in now, Vinny Capra. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is ready to begin the 8th, and here's Donaldson. And he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation. I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. To third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Miguel Sano will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Gurriel is there, and he makes the catch for the out. First pitch on its way. Turned on down the line, and he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and striding forward the designated hitter, Joaquin Diaz. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance, and that one is gone.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. 7 solid innings for him in this one as he gave his club a very strong outing indeed. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. Randall Grichuk leaves the yard with a solo shot. 46 now for him on the season, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
Man, that's not very nice. You come in from the bullpen, and you get greeted with a bomb. He's going to have to hit the reset button pronto.
At the plate, George Springer. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run, but he doesn't have a chance. It's over his head. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now that, the third baseman,
Next to bat for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. singled in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Contreras over to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
now that,
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
In now, Willy Adames, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track. New inning set to get underway, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Swung on and missed. That's strike two.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. So next to hit is Wilson Contreras. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. And he lays off for ball one. One and two to the Twins catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Springer at the track. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Byron Buxton comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Around second, he's on his way to third, and he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
That's his 4th triple of the year, so he's used to this. He rounded first, eyeing the ball, and he knew he was going for 3. Great hustle and a great piece of hitting.
And he'll look over to third here once more, and he'll dive back in safely. And they must really think something's up. Another throw to third. So now to the plate, Kyle Garlick.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Springer has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
To the plate now, Luis Arias, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Liner toward right center, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And a relay home, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job. And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Twins rode an important 6th inning to victory.
Welcome to the land of the permanent sun, where the flowers are melted and the future is fun. The freeway lizards are my feeling so good on the one-way trip back to West Hollywood. Let's go. It feels so good to have a perfect song.
MLB The Show has baseball coming. First offering.
For Toronto, the designated hitter.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Arozarena is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second. The first
So
baseman.
next to bat will be Nash Knight, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
He's been called. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
Into the box now, Jonathan Davis. And that's in there, base hit.
Hey, a little top-of-the-order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away. Here's Randall Grichuk. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch.
But don't make a mistake right now to this guy, Dan. He has been hot lately. Several home runs over the last week or so. So he is doing his absolute best to keep pace.
Zero, one of the things this guy does and does well, when he hits them, he usually hits them in bunches. So if he gets hot, look out, he can hit the ball out just about any at bat he walks in.
Arozarena is there. Let's see if they test it. And even with 2 outs now, they decide to hold that runner at third.
Batting fifth. The shortstop.
Now into the box, Willie Adames. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. Here's a drive toward the gap in right center, and that's going to split the alley for extra bases. 1 run is scored. And a relay to the plate. Throw won't get him. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag. So now into the box is Randy Arozarena. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gurriel is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Batting second. The designated
First offering.
Yandy Diaz.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Diaz, a Cuban-born ball player. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, great job by the offense right here to put a number up on the board and allow this young gun to go out on the mound, relax a little bit, and establish that good fastball.
Now to the plate, Austin Meadows. Entering this one, he ranks number 10 in American League batting average. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Diaz leads off first with 1 away. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Brandon Lau is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And he got him. Left for Tampa. They're still down. It's 2-0. Now to the plate, here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
The catcher.
1 out, base is empty, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. Now a swing and a ground ball, and that gets through for a one-out base hit. Around first, digging for two. And he'll reach second now with one away.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossoming.
Standing in now, Miguel Geraldo. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. The recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Joaquin Diaz. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Rosarena is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. Comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
1 and 2.
Looked like the changeup slipped out that time, and it misses well above the zone. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box, Dom Thompson-Williams. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, and they can't run it down. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Line drive base hit.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one you like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
Next up is Zach Collins. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate, Esteban Quiroz. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers, and he's driven in 24. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning. Rays strand just the 1. They're down 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Nash Knight. The pitch. This one's flared down the right field line, and that'll get down for a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
So now to the plate, Jonathan Davis. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
High in the air down the right field line. Meadows has it, and there's one away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the right fielder,
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One left. Leading off the inning, it'll be Nicky Lopez as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. No balls and one strike.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. And he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word. Here's Randy Arozarena. It was a flyout for him to start the home first. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lopez, the runner at second with 1 away. A bouncer to the left side. And there's out number 2.
now batting, right fielder.
Now to bat, Austin Meadows struck out in his last trip to the plate. Fouled away. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
1-1.
Struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa. They trail things here 2-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Willie Adames. Hard hit ball to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits, so it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 delivery. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Meadows moving back to the track, to the wall. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and that is 27 for him on the year as the Blue Jays have opened it up further now, 4-0.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
Up next is Danny Jansen. Swinging a hard liner to center field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Now batting, the second baseman, Miguel Giraldo.
Stepping in now, Miguel Giraldo. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Meadows moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Joaquin Diaz. He flew out in his last AB.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And this will bang up against the wall. The relay throw. Oh, and with 2 men on third, they're going to get an out of this.
Now batting, the first baseman, Nash.
To the plate now, Nash Knight. High in the air down the right field line. Meadows moving back. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Brandon Lau, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. And there's one down now. And now in the box, Ji-Man Choi looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 0-1 the count. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Don Thompson Williams swings. And that misses 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They're down 4-0. Stepping in for the Jays, Jonathan Davis. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Number 3.
Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. Standing in now, Lourdes Gurriel. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that's his 2nd knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
At the plate now, Willie Adames. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to 3rd. He's got it to 2nd for 1. Relay to 1st in time, and just like that. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Stepping up is Zach Collins. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Into the box, Esteban Quiroz. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
1-0 the count. Quiroz, base runner at first with 1 out. Now a throw over, just keeping him close. Line drive to center field, and that's in there, base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Giro, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Randy Arozarena is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Fouled off. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you can spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Rays strand a pair. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
In the last at-bat, that breaking ball was really up in the zone. Not a good spot for a pitcher to throw the off-speed pitch. If he wants to come back and throw that in this at-bat, he better get it down below the knees.
So he continues to hit the ball well. His 2nd hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Into the box now, Danny Jansen. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1. Chopper to short. Fielded cleanly. 1 there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
The batter, the second baseman.
Stepping in once again is Miguel Geraldo. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Pushed softly over toward the right side. And no problem over there.
Leading off for the Rays, the right fielder, Austin
Dylan File is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Number 96.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Brandon Lau stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. Meadows on at first, nobody out. Taken high and deep to right. Looking up is the right fielder. And the track, the wall. Gone!
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to him.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Chopped weakly to the left. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Reined in. And that's out number 1. Up next for the Rays, Dom Thompson-Williams. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Still only 1 out in the inning. Now a swing, and of course this fly ball will immediately test the new guy as this is in the air to left. Throwing to second, and he is in there.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Zach Collins comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Yeah, he just wasn't on time right there. Front foot not down in time. Nothing happens before the front foot can get down.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Zach Collins is retired on strikes for the 3rd time tonight. Out in front of it, strike 1. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around it is there if they want to go that route.
And a dive, but he's back in. The 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home. Kevin Kiermaier takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Meadows moving back. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Next to dig in, Nash Knight flew out last time up. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Slow little roller to third. He's got it. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Ready now is Jonathan Davis. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the play. So now here is Nicky Lopez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now a swinging bunt.
Lopez.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. One out now in the Tampa Bay 7th. And up next will be Randy Arozarena. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now. The plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off. And it's quickly 0-2. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Those are the pitches in the game that you don't get back as an offensive player. I know it's easy sitting up here in the booth calling the game, but he'll be thinking about that one for a while if he doesn't get a hit in this at bat right here.
Line towards center field. Davis gets under it and makes the catch to end. So here's the cleanup hitter, Lourdes Gurriel. And with a few knocks on the day, there's no doubt that he's in the midst of a final push for a batting title.
Absolutely, and he's going to put pressure on the guys in front of him. He's trying right now, multi-hit game. If he's able to work another knock in here, don't think those guys in front of him, whether it be 1, 2, it doesn't matter. They're certainly checking the box scores when they get back to the hotel or their apartment.
0-1 the count. So far this year against Southpaws, Grichuk is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Grounder down the line at third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 4 pitches. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Austin Meadows. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Second baseman, Blanchard.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in next, Ji-Man Choi. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Striding in is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Last time through was a base hit. On the ground up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? 3rd knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Stepping in now, Danny Jansen. High and deep to right center. Meadows moving back. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So the next to bat will be Miguel Geraldo. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Guerrero, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now back.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Joaquin Diaz. He's 1 for 4 so far. Hit down the third baseline. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. The tag, and he is out at third base. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier.
Leading up for the Rays.
As he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. Hit out towards second, right to him. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch as he drives a liner to right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And this will bang up against the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting. You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Swing and a line drive. And a fair ball as this one gets to the wall. They'll throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And that'll plate the run from second as the lead is trimmed to 4-3 now. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Nicky Lopez started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And another foul ball.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Into the box, Randy Arozarena. His day at the plate hasn't amounted. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Ball game. This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. The Rays used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win. Shane McClanahan gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight.